That range. Rocksteady hit with layoffs following Suicide Squad shutdown. Well, I mean, they shouldn't have made a Suicide Squad game like that. I've mentioned it many times. That Suicide Squad game would have actually done a lot better. A lot of players would have liked it better if it wasn't a fucking live service bullshit cash grab.
God damn drunk whore. Couldn't pay no. Don't! Don't do this! Oh, crap! Ah!
But yeah, like I said, that Suicide Squad game, while it was fun when we first started playing it, it really lost the fun pretty quick after a while. Like, I streamed it pretty consistently when it came out. I played through the story, and that was pretty much it. I played through the story, I did some grinding afterwards, and I was like, yeah, this is really not it, you know? I think I got about, like, 60 hours put in the game in total. But I haven't even finished, Season 1. I didn't even unlock the Joker. I didn't feel like grinding anymore, because goddamn, like, you have to grind so much, so long, just to unlock one character, or you can buy him for $10, which I'm not doing. And same with Season 2, Season 3, Season 4. I haven't played a single season. The last time I played was, I think, well, the last time we streamed it, which I don't even remember when that was. Like, dude, that's the thing. Like, Suicide Squad was a fun game. Like, it was entertaining, it was fun, but it was only fun during the story. After the story, it's not fun. It loses its luster really fucking quick. Because it's just an endless grind.
Who's that coming in?
Arthur, dumbass!
It's just a fucking money grab. That's all it is. Like, if Suicide Squad was a simple, like, single-player game with no fucking, no live service bullshit, no battle pass, none of that shit. Maybe not even any co-op either. The co-op, I think, would have been fine, maybe, but I still feel like it would have done better as a straight-up single-player game. If it was a straight-up single-player game, no battle pass, no co-op, no live service bullshit, it would have done a lot better. Like, technically, I think the game was always single-player. I think co-op was probably just a secondary feature, very optional. And that's the thing, man. Like, you can't do that shit to single player games. It's a single player game for a fucking reason. Like, ugh. And the fact that it didn't even have offline mode, it does now, but it didn't have it before. And like, and it's got a fucking in-game store. Like, god damn, dude. And it's funny. Like, I still, when I go back and play Outlast Trials, I look at that game. It's like, I know that they're two completely different games and made by two completely different companies, but it just goes to show what their priorities are. Red Barrels doesn't give a fucking rat's ass about financial shit. They made their money from Outlast Trials, from purchases, and they're making their money from the like fucking what, $10-12 purchases from the Steam store. But that's it. All their stuff that's in the Steam store, even like, it's funny because in the new season for Outlast Trials, they did add an in-game store. But here's the thing. It's not even really an in-game store. It's literally the Steam store. That's all they added. That's all it is. Because what's on the Steam store for Outlast Trials is what's on the in-game store for that. That's all it is. They just added in Steam store as a tab, basically. So technically, it still doesn't even have an in-game store. Technically. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could argue it does. But regardless, the fact that Outlast Trials has like, what, $10-12 bundles, but they're all they are just costumes and bedroom decorations. That's it. No currency. No, none of this other bullshit that we see in all other fucking bundles and stuff. This is literally just a fucking bunch of costumes and a bunch of fucking bedroom decorations, which look sick as fuck, right? And we know Red Barrels, right? They don't give a fucking shit, man. They made their money, and they're genuine about it. You know, they're genuine. Even adding stuff like this, adding cosmetic bundles. At least we know there's no malicious intent behind it. You know. And it's like, it's so sad because I really would have loved. And by the way, we're gonna start talking about Sledge. Wow, we're gonna start talking about Suicide Squad again. It really makes me sad because that game could have been so much more. It could have been so much better. Like I said, if they had ditched the co-op, live service, battle pass bullshit, the game would have been so much better. Like, if a Suicide Squad game, an open world Suicide Squad game with no gear grinding, none of the other shit I mentioned would have hit hard, man. That would have went so hard. Because I still want a good Suicide Squad game. I feel like Suicide Squad, like as an IP, Suicide Squad as an IP would be so awesome if they were implemented properly into a video game. Like, what Rocksteady did just wasn't it. Let someone else take a crack at a Suicide Squad game. Maybe make it like the Guardians of the Galaxy game. That game fucking rocks. And a lot of people dismissed that game because they thought it was going to be another Avengers game. Well, mind you, it was made by two different people, and there was no trace of that game being like the Avengers. And then when it came out, people felt stupid. People were like, oh shit, this game is actually fucking awesome. And it was. I loved the Guardians of the Galaxy game. But like, Suicide Squad could have been like that, but if they wanted to keep the open world like the typical Rocksteady formula open world type shit, you know, if they wanted to keep that, go right ahead. But you had to have gotten rid of the fucking live service, battle pass, co-op, gear grinding bullshit. Just have it as a straight up single player open world game where you can play as the members of the Suicide Squad. And I even brought up, I think I posted this on Twitter a while ago. I was saying maybe what would have been cool is if they had gone the single player route, make it so you, with each individual squad member you play as, there's always a different outcome, or there's a different outcome to the story depending on who you play. If you play as Harley Quinn, that whatever the choices you make, you have a different outcome for the story. If you play as Deadshot, same thing, different outcome. King Shark, different outcome. You know, like, and I don't know. I think that would have been really cool. And obviously, I think being able to play as as each member would have been, still as awesome. Because that's one thing I do wish that Guardians of the Galaxy game would have let you do. I really wish it would have let you play as the other members, but it still worked out, you know? But I think for Suicide Squad, they could have done it like that. Like, you choose your character, and you could still, like, swap between characters on the fly. But if you stick with one character throughout the entire playthrough, then the outcome for the story will be different as opposed to if you played as someone different. You know what I mean? I think that would have been awesome. 100%.
Oh, Driscoll boy.
Mr. Arthur.
You love damn horses, don't you?
Keeps me busy.
Yep. You gotta earn your keep.
See ya, Arthur.
Here's some of that burdock root you wanted.
Oh, you actually... Well, thank you. This'll make a good batch, all right.
Okay.
Okay. Bill. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. I kind of do. I kind of feel bad that Rocksteady did suffer some...
Trying to get us
Hold on.
all killed?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
It wasn't me.
Just calm down and stop acting like a fool out there.
He's talking about me killing all those people.
All right, well, I should be getting on.
I don't really care right now.
Guess I can't make you want something you don't.
It ain't like that. Life ain't that simple. Not this life.
I know.
But yeah, I do feel bad for Rocksteady because, I mean, well, with the layoffs and all, but I honestly don't really think they wanted to make that game. I really don't. I mean, it's Rocksteady. Well, I do know that a lot of the people that were with Rocksteady left. But still, the people that are still there, I'm sure that there's still some original people there, and I don't think this is what they wanted for the Suicide Squad game. And yeah, it does suck. But again, I also wanted to bring up that Warner Brothers is doubling down on pretty much only 3 IPs that they know will most likely sell well. Warner Brothers is done bringing out different IPs that don't sell. But that's the thing. It's not because it's not the IP. It's not the IP that's not selling well. It's their fucking choices. It's their choices that are making the game not sell well. Suicide Squad would have sold well and would have been received well by fans if they had done things differently. And now Warner Brothers is doubling down saying, oh, well, we're just going to focus on three IPs, and these 3 IPs are Hogwarts, or the Harry Potter franchise. Hogwarts Legacy was the most successful game they've had in a while, I think. And for a good reason. It was fucking awesome. It's an awesome game. That's the thing. When Warner Brothers can bring out a good game, they fucking bring a good game. Why can't they do that all the time? I don't get it. That's like any company that has so many misses, but they can make a good game, but they miss the mark. I don't get it. How can you make a good game, but when you release another game, it's shit? You know what I mean? And the other 2 IPs that Warner Brothers are doubling down on is Game of Thrones, apparently. I never even knew that they were doing a Game of Thrones game, so. And Batman. Batman's like their bread and butter. Batman's their golden goose. They're going to milk Batman so fucking dry. He's going to be fucking farting out milk powder. Like, holy fuck, man. Like, I love Batman. I really do. But they need to really expand their horizons, man. Like, I know Warner Brothers can't afford, and that's the thing. Warner Brothers cannot afford to lose any more money. They cannot afford to take any more risks right now. And I think that's probably why they're doubling down on these 3 IPs, because they know they can't risk anything. They're choosing the safe bet, the safe route with the Harry Potter franchise, or the Harry Potter IP, the Batman IP, and the Game of Thrones IP. But like I said, it's not the IPs they release. It's the choices they make when they release different IPs. Like Gotham Knights, for example. Awesome fucking IP. Like, you know, with the Bat family. But it was the choices they made that made the game fail. Suicide Squad, same thing. Popular IP. Terrible choices with the IP. It's like they're blaming. It's almost like, well, they're definitely not taking responsibility. They are blaming the IP and not blaming their fucking shitty decisions when it comes to releasing these IPs in game form. It's like, these games could have done so much better if you had decided against these stupid fucking ideas that no one wanted. That's why your games failed. It's not the IP. It's your choices. Like, get it through your fucking heads, you greedy fucks. Holy shit, man.
You think this is the way to a man's affection? Moping and pestering all the damn day?
Oh, I can do a lot worse than that.
Is that a threat? Another great way to a man's affection.
Oh, shut up.
Gladly.
You'll work it out, Dutch. You always do.
Good morning, Arthur.
Another day and we're still alive.
Of course we are.
Well, anyway, best not tempt fate.
Whatever you say.
But yeah, like I said, that goes with any game, not just Warner Brothers. That goes with any publisher and developer. It's not the IP that sucks. It's the choices they make that sucks. If they made the right choices, the IP wouldn't suffer. It's that simple. It is literally that fucking simple. If they would just for a second just stop being greedy and think about shit before they do it, I don't know, maybe they would have a successful fucking goddamn game, you know? Think about your decisions. Think about the decisions you're thinking about putting in the game, you know? Like, it's really
Thanks
not.
again for that watch, Arthur.
It's really not
I
that
left
hard.
something for you by your bed.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Well, sure I did.
All right.
Yeah, it's not that hard, guys. Like, it really isn't. Like, I know money talks, money makes the world go around, but also people just have to stop letting money get to their head. It's so sad. It's sad and it's abysmal. Like, money go into your, like, letting money get to your head like that, and you just make shitty decision after shitty decision after shitty decision. It's not healthy. And it's definitely not good for yourself or the company either. I mean, even if we're talking outside of corporate greed, even just as an individual person, like, the choices you make are just like, if you make bad decisions, it doesn't bode well for you at all, or the people around you. And yourself and other people around you suffer for it, as we're seeing with modern gaming. It's the same fucking deal. Shitty decisions can only get you so far, and most of the time they just don't get you anywhere at all. You don't even get to a point where you can say it only can get you so far. Sometimes it just doesn't do that.
Howdy! No doubt that. Hey, mister. Hey, fellas. I have a meeting with Mrs. Braithwaite. My associates are already here.
All right, that's enough. Move along now.
Yeah, I hope what I said made sense, guys. I really do. And I hope that there's a lot of people out there that share the same sentiment. Because I feel like that's the only smart and logical way to think. Because if you're thinking that, if you're thinking the opposite and you're, like, defending these greedy fucks, then you're also part of the problem.
Is everything all right, sir?
Yeah.
Please,
Of course,
come in,
everything's
sir.
all right.
This way, sir. A gentleman to see you, ma'am.
So, your friend, the other liquor vendor. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Arthur, welcome. We were just playing cribbage. Arthur Morgan, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
Nice to see you again.
Apparently. So this one, he is big and as dumb as he looks?
Well, he's surely big, but his intelligence is a matter of some conjecture. Some say he is as dumb as he looks, but I think, well, he's not quite that dumb.
So these are the boys going to Caliga Hall?
Yes, we can take care of that for you, but one hates to be coarse. There is the question of money.
Oh, we've got money, Mr. Matthews.
Paper, bonds, metal.
She ain't gonna pay you with a certified check, you Yankee numbskull.
Ain't childbirth just the most beautiful miracle? Seems a lady can birth monkeys, after all.
So I think we'll do this last mission, and then we'll hop on over to Red Dead Redemption 1 for about an hour or so.
the way. No, I'm driving.
Just for a little bit.
Fine.
I don't know if it'll be an hour, but we'll hop over to Red Dead Redemption 1 for at least a little bit. Whether it's an hour or 2 hours. I actually really do want to play some RDR1,
Ready?
so we're gonna
Let's
do that
get
after
out
we
of
do
here.
this mission. Go to Caliga Hall.
You was quiet in there.
Took everything I had. That son of hers. I'll shove that silver spoon down his throat and pull it clean out of his arse. The smug fucker.
Okay. So what's she got us doing at the Gray's place?
She wants us to torture tobacco fields. Said they ain't had rain in weeks round here.
What?
Yep, using that back there.
Moonshine?
Burns faster than kerosene, that stuff. Said it'd be fitting, she did. All I'm thinking is how about I try fitting my boot up your hook now, you snotty old bitch.
Hosea really picked the right fella for teeing the manor, didn't he?
Ah. He was giving it his usual flannin'. One of these families got gold stashed somewhere, he reckons. I mean, I'm all for sticking it to rich folks. I hate rich folks. But there really better be some bloody money at the end of all this.
Hosea knows what he's doing.
Does he, though? The master finagler of nothing.
Easy, easy.
So far, we've destroyed the Braithwaites still, tried to sell the shine back to them. Now we're on this fool's errand, which I'm very much looking forward to, by the way. They was saying Old Man Gray's double security after that business at the saloon.
We just robbed their horses, too.
That was you? Jesus.
So, we're just gonna drive on in there, is that it?
Don't worry, I got a plan. Wagons go in and out of there all the time with supplies, equipment, payroll. Especially now they've taken on all that extra muscle. We're making a delivery, that's all. Just leave it to me. I can talk a dog off a meat wagon.
All right, then.
hold up a second. You not worried about them Greys, English?
Excuse me?
You not worried about them Greys?
In what sense?
Well, they knows you.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You know what? Here, I'll go hiding back. If you can act naturally and stop us from getting into a fight before we're ready.
I will try.
Yes. Try and do an impression of a human being.
I'm not going to go that far. We're here. Stay out of sight. I'll do the talking.
Hey, hold it right there.
What you want, boy?
There was a thing at the saloon.
What you talking about?
Well, I'm delivering the supplies.
You're not the usual driver.
You want a bottle, friend? Here. Have a wee drop. I'm new. I mean you no harm. I've come from Donegal, in Ireland.
You don't say.
Yeah. They said you'd understand some kind of incident at the saloon in town. I was told to bring this up here. Ask no questions, I'll tell you no lies, sort of business. Before the officials got there, they said.
Okay. Drive this way. I'll show you how to get there.
Oh, thank you, friend. Have a drink, Sean.
Hamish.
Good to meet you, Hamish. Fine bit of country you've got here. Not as fine as Connemara, but fine nonetheless.
My people come from Scotland.
Is that right? Then you and I are nearly brothers.
Just over here. Yeah, straight down the path here. It's getting so I can barely keep track of all these deliveries coming in.
Yeah, and they said they was looking for more drivers in town. I jumped at the chance. I never been a fella to kick a bit of honest work out of bed. So, you folks been having a hard time of it, have you?
Yeah, Mr. Gray's got a heap of problems right now with another family around here. Bunch of covetous lowdowns trying to sabotage his livelihood. Disgusting.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that, Hamish. Sounds like you definitely deserve that drink.
You don't know the half of it. Just in there.
Right you are.
You can unload it here.
In here? Oh, the horse is like a swift one, do they?
Excuse me?
Nothing. It's grand. Quite a place you boys have got here. Reminds me of one of them big houses out in Donegal. Real fancy places they was, Hamish. Real fancy. Because if some folks got all the money, they can build quite the fanciest places imaginable, eh? Well, the average man sups on shite, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hold up in here till it gets dark.
There we go.
How you getting on?
Good. Nearly got these things ready.
Okay. There's plenty of guards out there. Here's how I feel we should deal with things. You head over to the dry barn.
Sure. And you?
I'm gonna deal with the fields themselves. We coat everything in moonshine, and then we light things up with these little fellas here. Thankfully, it ain't rained. And that old barn over there should go up like a torch.
How many of these boys you think you need?
This should do it. Let's head out the back. Look, once they get wind of us, there'll be no turning back, so move quickly.
Of course. I'm rebel stock, boy. I was born burning down manor houses.
We'll burn quietly.
Quiet. There's someone coming on the left.
Ha.
Oh, hey. Well, I thought the wagon already arrived.
This one didn't.
Strange. So, what you got there?
Tools, payroll.
Okay. Drop it by the supply shed at the back of the fields.
Sure. See you later.
You hear? Ah, payroll.
Yeah. Let's get this job done first, okay?
Just let me deal with our friend here.
It's not really necessary.
Come on. You douse the fields. I'll meet you at the barn.
Try to stay out of trouble. All right, next. Should be enough for here. That's good for here. Christ, I'm bored. It's gonna be a long night.
I don't know why I couldn't use my thing. Every time I activated my Deadeye, it just deactivated by itself.
What?
It's annoying,
Someone
actually.
coming on the left.
Please stop messing around. Hey, someone's dead over here.
I forgot about these guys. That was my own fault.
there's someone coming on the left.
Hey! Is someone there?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Quiet. There's someone coming on the left.
How?
Oh, hey. Well, I thought the wagon already arrived.
This one didn't.
Strange. So, what you got there?
Tools, payroll.
Okay. Drop it by the supply shed at the back of the fields.
Sure. See you later.
You hear that? Payroll.
Yeah. Let's get this job done first.
I'll take care of this fella. Done. Shine them fields up good, all right?
Keep your head down. That's good for here. That should do it.
So, I definitely know I can't kill those two guys that I tried to kill before. I was hoping that I could at least try. That's why I was trying to use my Deadeye, but it kept deactivating for some reason. So, it just wasn't possible for those ones.
Should be enough for here.
It's possible for those motherfuckers.
That's good. All right, next.
Huh? What's wrong with my camera angle right now?
Think she'll go, Arthur? Light her up. I'll give you first honors. Woohoo! Would you look at that? Now let's go light ourselves a fat cigar. Go on, throw another one. Make sure it all goes up. Grab some horses from the stables. Come on.
Not right now. We got company. Look out! hell's our right out of here?
This is bloody madness! The wagon we saw come in earlier. We can nick the horses from that. Right. This way! Come on! Look out! Here come more of them! Jesus! There's more of them! Hold me out there! Here! Come on! What's there? You asked for it!
You're done now!
We should have been gone by now! Let's move! I see... Taking it well.
This is a goddamn mess.
Bye. See? There it is! Maybe they haven't unloaded that cash yet.
They didn't tell you there'd be an army of them?
They didn't tell me nothing.
All right, come on, we'll take those horses.
Well, see if the payroll is actually in there.
Hurry up.
Oh boy, we did good, Morgan. We did good.
Great, well, let's go.
Yeehaw!
Okay, let's get the hell out of here, fast.
Let's do it.
Right, follow me. Go on. More men up ahead. Straight out the main gate! Come on!
Easy. There, girl.
Jesus! That turned into a right party!
You call that a party?
That Braithwaite had got our money's worth, all right.
Let's just get out of here first.
Ah! I think we lost them.
That we did.
Quite a night.
Sure.
Interesting little fight Dutch put us into the middle of here.
I hope him and Jose are right and that there's some money at the end of it.
Well, what now?
Head on back to camp.
You coming?
Sure.
Here we are. Home sweet home.
You let Hosea know how we got on.
Will do. Hey, you got any tobacco? I'm busting for the smoke.
God, trying to send a text to my phone doesn't fucking work. I'm trying to text, and every fucking letter I hit is not the letter it's not the letter I'm looking for. I'm gonna soon break this fucking phone. My contract is up. I'm not afraid to fucking break it, but it's the only thing I have right now for contact. Man, I hate this phone. You guys have no idea how much I despise, I loathe the phone I have. Holy fuck. I want to take a fucking hammer to it every goddamn day I look at it. I have never hated a piece of technology ever in my life like I hate this fucking piece of shit phone. Holy fuck, man. You can't even text on the fucking thing. Oh, iPhone is such a good phone, dude. iPhone's so good. Yeah, fucking right it is. Yeah, I'm sure it is. All I ever have is fucking issues with it. Piece of fucking trash fucking goddamn brand. Apple. Apple could suck my fucking ass. Trash fucking brand is what they are. Alright. Let's save. Well, I guess... Oh, wait, no, that's right. We don't... I keep forgetting you don't sleep to save in this game. But we can sleep if we want to, which we're gonna do. Sleep until night, I guess. Alright, let's save up, and then we'll go play Red Dead Redemption 1 for a little bit.